What is up? I hope everyone can see me. Having some technical difficulties here, but you know, I wanted to do a live stream. It's been a while. I'm not working on any vehicles. I just wanted to be able to hang out, talk Tint Talk, see what's going on. It's been a minute. So I figured come out here and have a little bit of a Tint Talk session. So I don't have the fancy hookup, but let's see if we can get this to work. Let's see if this will work or not. So I just started the stream. I did try to post on my community area earlier just to kind of give us a heads up in case anyone wanted to pre-plan. But let's see how this goes. Let's see if anyone will join up and hang out. Let's see. It says waiting. What is up? What's up? What's up? Please don't tell me this is locked up. All right, hold on here. I'm trying to multitask this. All right, I'm trying to do something a little different here. Hold on. I do not think it is working. It says waiting. What is going on here? Hold on. Come on now, people. Is it working? Do we have something? I cannot see this. What's going on here? I am having some technical difficulties. Hold on with me here. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Hold on. Let me try something different here. Hold on. Let me try something different. I want to be able to see the comments here. So I was trying to have this little tablet set up so I could watch the comments as we have the stream going down. But let's see if this works. Let's see if this will work. It says one waiting. Why is it saying one waiting? Oh man. Hold on here. I might have to just change it up. Let me see. So let me try to well, maybe you're gonna have to do it like this. All right, so maybe it'll work like this. Maybe we can get it to work better like this. What I was trying to do obviously didn't work, so let's change it up a little bit. I still want to be able to see the live chat, so that is what I'm trying to see here, and I don't see it. Where is it? Live chat. Man, what is going on, people? What's going on? Intense, what's up? Gilbert William, what's going on? So It is Thursday. It's kind of slowed down a little bit for me, so I've been trying to upload some more content for the YouTube channel. I always want to do the live streams because I enjoy doing live streams, but I did not have a way to interact with you guys, so I thought I could see everything on my son's tablet and then be able to kind of see what was going on, but I'm having some difficulties, man. I don't know what's going on. So, but Gilbert did say anything new. Gilbert said anything new done to the Impala. You know, I haven't done anything to the Impala, man, because basically I'm trying to keep that Impala clean and running at this point. That's all I'm trying to do with the Impala. Believe it or not, the Impala has over 100,000 miles on it. And now it's getting October, it's getting cold. So what I'm gonna try to do is start getting winter tires ready for it. I'd like to buy an extra set of wheels and just put the winter tires on instead of have to mess with my powder coated rims that I got on there now. So I had the rims all powder coated. I had that all done this year. So now I want to put the winter tires on and get ready for winter. Not yet, but that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. Like I said, I did the new windshield. I replaced the windshield. Oh man, now I'm getting a call. Hold on one second. I did make a video quickly on my FTB shop truck. So that's, I'm gonna make that video on that because it's a little bit of a hoopty truck. I mean, it's hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy driving that truck. That truck is my money maker. I consider it my shop truck. It's not necessarily written out for my business, but I bought that truck to use for my business, and I drive it all over Wisconsin. So I made a video on that. I've been trying to just maintain my shop truck and use that thing for running around pretty much. So that's pretty much what I've been messing with. I got the 87 Caprice over there. We've got a lot of stuff done to that. I mean, I can't lie, man. I didn't do much of the work on the 87. I let another local guy in town. He has his own small business. I'm trying to do stuff with small business as much as I can. He did a lot of work to the 87. So I wanted to get that thing running, but it seemed like an old car that sat for a long time. It needed one thing after the next. So I thought to myself, might as well just do it right the first time. So when we dug into doing something with like the fuel tank, we needed a sending unit. So I said, let's do the sending unit. We need to clean it out. So we kept doing things, brake lines, fuel lines, all new front brakes, calipers, rotors, pads. So coating the underneath of the 87 Caprice. So that's been a lot of work. So in this maintaining the Chevy, different rims and tires on it, LEDs on, just, you know, nothing crazy, but just doing stuff to try to just keep the vehicles running, because I drive like 2 hours every time when I go back to my old town, the Tint, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then on Wednesdays I go to Green Bay. So every one of those days is 2 hours there, 2 hours back to go Tint. You know what I mean? So it's been a busy summer, man. Like I said before, man, I appreciate you guys that have been checking out the channel, subscribing, leaving comments on things, man. I am just a tinter just like you guys. I love doing it. I moved here 3 years ago and started just hit the ground running with tint because I used to tint in my other city, and I've been fortunate enough to have some shops in this area and shops over in my back area back home that let me work for them, contract for them. What's up, RJ Tints? What's going on? What's up, Andrew Ford, man? I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little bit on a Thursday night, you know. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy, crazy year. So I'm trying to just get up to some more content going. I've been editing videos for the past week or so, getting a few up. I mean, believe it or not, I got like 8 videos on my PC. But the way I like to do my videos, you know, it's not 100% instructional. I like to do my videos for a lot of entertainment, so people can kind of sit down and vibe, you know, and nod your head and watch some tint action going down to make tinting a little bit more, you know, to make it seem, to view window tinting differently. You know, I mean, we see all the other things as a job, but I like to make tinting, I guess this point, just make tint look cool. You know what I mean? Just make it look cool, show it in a different light. not just people grinding it out, but kind of show, just cool parts of window tint. So that's what I like to do with my videos, man. But I also have ideas in my head for trying to give a little bit of information like that FDB few minutes, how much they tint. I made that video because I get asked that question so much, and I know us out here in the tint world, we probably all get asked that question. How much you tint my car? And you're thinking, dude, like, let me know some information. What kind of car is it? What do you want tinted on your car? So I'm making videos that pop in my head that a lot of us tinters, that own shops and stuff like that, we deal with. You know what I mean? I want to put the video out there, and even for you guys to be able to send that video to one of your customers, like, hey, this is the tinter guy I know. Watch this video, and they think, oh man, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm trying to make videos I show to my customers, and I'm hoping that they can, get a little bit of knowledge from that or gain some insight from that, and use the videos to get them some more info, I guess. So I'm kind of curious what you guys got going on tonight. Post up, leave a message in there, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys got going on. I got kid duty. My wife is out of town, so me and the kids have been hanging out for the past few days. I did a couple tint jobs this morning. I got to do a couple tomorrow morning. The weekend is available, so I did post on my Facebook business page if people wanted to get some cars done. That's me. Let me know. They can drop them off this weekend. We can get them done. So it's pretty much going to lay low this weekend and just hang out. That's about it. You know what I mean? So kind of curious what you guys got going on. Like I said, it's an impromptu, just a quick live stream to kind of see if we can touch base with people and see what's going on. That's about it. I wish I had this. I wish I could get this working on my son's tablet, but I'm not able to do that. I was trying to get. I wanted to get the faded black thing up on his tablet, but I guess my son is not. It says live, but it's not going on here. So what's up with that? Oh, okay. It's working. Cool. So let me just kill the volume on this. All right. What is up, Eric? What is going on? I appreciate you checking out the live stream real quick. Like I said, this is just a quick Fade to Black Thursday Hangout talk session. You guys got something going on in your mind that you're just talking about, kicking up? Like I said, Andrew, I appreciate it, man, for watching the videos. Like I said, I think it's cool that we all have our own style. You know what I mean? I got my own style with my videos. I like to do my videos a certain way when I edit them. That's why I don't just throw videos out, every day or something. I like to do that's what I'm talking about, Eric. See, I like to do videos in a certain way. I like to have them edited a certain way. And so I just can't post like day after day. I kind of sit back and kind of like to do my videos a certain way, I know. I'm running out of video. I just said earlier, I got like 8 videos on my PC that I want to edit. But it's this time. The summer was crazy. I mean, I was tinting at night. I was tinting all day. I was running over my old area tinting. I was worn out, man. I'm telling you, I was worn. I was worn out. I was getting like 4 hours of sleep, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, shooting back over there, tinting like 4 or 5 vehicles, coming home. I mean, I was done. At night, I was done. Right now, things are kind of slowing down a little bit, so I'm trying to get back on the YouTube grind. Yeah, Panda Bear, man. I want to do more live streams. I got ideas of certain things I want to do, but like I said, it's been so busy. Right now, it's kind of slowing down a little bit, getting the fall. But I got some ideas, man. I got some stuff I want to give away, just for the supporters, man. I got some T-shirts and things I want to give away, man, and give back to you guys. People were asking about decals recently, and I want to hit people up with decals, man. Because it's like I said, if you guys aren't supporting people like us, man, it's like we're nothing, And I say it to my customers too. My customers always say, "Oh, thanks, Wayne. You did a good job." I'm like, "No, thank you for letting me tint your vehicles. Because if you didn't let me tint your vehicle, or you didn't give me that opportunity, then I wouldn't be nothing." You know what I mean? So, Panda Bear, see, I appreciate it. Like I said before, I can just throw videos out real quick, unedited videos, and you see me walking all around. But see, I like to add a certain style to my videos. I like to edit them. I like for you to be a little bit entertained. And I don't like to talk too much. I mean, I do talk, you know how that is, but I don't like to talk too much in the video. I kind of like to tell you what's going on and then show you it. And if you have questions, leave them in the comments, and then I can answer questions, or we can talk about it. So that's kind of how I like to do my videos. You know what I mean? Kind of different than some other people. You know. But I would like to start doing at least one live stream a week if that's possible. So hopefully, as it can go on, I can kind of put a post out that morning. And if you guys don't have anything to do, then like I said, if it's like 8:30 Central or something like that, you can figure it out, and we can all meet and vibe out and stuff like that. And kind of touch base on some things. I had some people ask about different processes and stuff like that. You guys would probably be amazed how simple I keep things, man. I don't run around with a freaking cartload of tools. I mean, I keep things simple, really simple. I mean, you guys would be amazed. I just back in the days when you're starting, you always want to try different tints. You want to try different tools and stuff like that. I just found what works for me, and now I go freaking. I tint it up. I get it done. It looks good, hopefully, and I'm out. I don't mess with a lot of stuff. Like that could be one thing we could talk about as well. Like I've been rocking the little tint tote lately. My wife gave me this little tint tote. I got all my little tint tools in there, and I'm keeping it mad simple. You know what I mean? You got, I know back in the day I used to rock an apron and do all that stuff, man. You know what? I pull up with this little tote. I might grab my little red dot. I grab a hard card and a Sharpie. I stick them in my pockets, and I just get it on like that. And if I need something, I'll just have this sitting in the seat. I'll pull out a little chiseler or something like that. Pull out a squeegee. I keep it mad simple, man. I put the stuff in my back pockets, and when I'm right there at the car, reach in my pocket, pull it out, and just do it like that. I mean, that's how I do it. I don't like the aprons anymore because I don't like digging through the aprons trying to find what I need to find. I don't mess with the aprons too much, so I got my little tote now, and I just use my tote. Everything is right here. If I need a tool, I can see it. If I need a snap blade, I can see it. If I need a certain squeegee, I can see it. So I've been rocking the tote, man. But I gotta give a shout out to Window Tint Queen, because she was rocking a tote, I think, like this, and I kind of copied her style. So what else is going on? Matthew Dennis, what's up? When having issue getting pulled up with the 40% on windshield Impala, you know what? I haven't gotten any issues with that Impala, and I'm gonna knock on wood, because my wife's been driving that thing all over, back and forth to the town over there. She hasn't had any issues with it. I haven't had any issues with my Impala. And one thing with my Impala, I never really roll my windows down. I'm not a windows down type of guy, man. I like to have my windows up. I roll faded everywhere I go, and luckily I have not had any issues with the 40% in the Impala. So knock on wood, fingers crossed, I don't have any issues. How far past your Sharpie RJ tints do you cut? You know what? Let's just check it out real quick. So if I'm rocking the Sharpie, right, and I put, let's say for example, maybe I have a piece of paper. So hold up. All right, so if I'm kind of lining my Sharpie line up, let's say, hopefully you can see this. If I'm marking my Sharpie line on the seal of a window, and this is a piece of tint, actually I'll do my cut line. I do my cut line, I don't know, what is it, about a quarter of an inch, something like that. I do my Sharpie cut line just right on the edge of that Sharpie line. So I'll Sharpie around the whole window, and all this is just gonna get tucked back in there. So I don't cut too far. Now on the bottom seal, let's say the bottom seal of a window, I always open the car door up and I look inside on the seal and see how much space I have between the seal. So if it's like a Ford and you got a really big space on the seal, then I'll cut my bottom edge really low. And if it's like a Chevy where you only got a little bit, I'll cut it, just typically just a little bit lower than that. So on the bottom, I always look to see how much room I have on that window sill to tuck the film when I cut. So I don't go too far out around on the Sharpie edge. I don't go too far at all. But I like to make sure my film is tucked way back so I don't get any light gaps, going up the vertical side. I don't want to have any light gaps. I don't want to have to go back and redo it. So I'll generally just make a little bit of my cut here and then slide that back in that seal as much as I can. So how much do I spend? So Dylan Fraser is asking, how much do I spend on ads? You know what? All summer, I didn't spend any money on ads all summer. Now in the winter time when it slows up, sometimes I do a couple Facebook ads. I might do like a $20 ad and let it run for like 3 or 4 days. Um, and usually the ads for the most part pay for themselves. So if you do a $20 ad, it runs 3 or 4 days, and you get someone that wants a front match for 100 something bucks, well then you pay for that ad. So sometimes in the winters in the past, I've run ads because I moved to this town, it's gotten super slow. And so, I managed to do different jobs and stuff like that. But in the last year or so, I've been able to work with a lot of different shops, a lot of different people that I contract for. So hopefully that'll keep my winters steadier with more work. But during the summer, it's just so busy that I don't even have time to post on social media. I don't have time to post ads or anything like that. So like I said before, generally I don't use any more than like $20 for an ad. Let it run 3 or 4 days when I do ads. Let's see if I can catch up. Am I usually booked out for the week? You know what, Panda Bear? I don't use a plotter. I do a lot of mobile. Like if you see my peel board video, I do a lot of mobile. So I don't use a plotter because I'd have to take that plotter and put it in the vehicle and take it in and out. I don't do that. Like luckily I've been able to do a set of fronts. I'll double layer it like in my videos. I'll use my peel board glass. I'll put it up on that glass, put it on the truck, mark Sharpie around it, cut my top edge, put it back on the peel board, cut it, shrink it, and pretty much install. Usually I can do that in about 35 minutes at this point. So to do a set of fronts, I don't even need to bother at this point with a plotter. Now, if I had a dedicated shop set up, I might think about getting a plotter, but I'm on the go so much, man. I'm doing mobile at different people's shops during the week. I go over to my old town. I work in my garage. I work, so I don't have a dedicated place for a plotter, Matthew didn't say think about doing 35% of my truck, but I have 5% all around. That's 35%. If you got 5% all the way around, you're doing 35%. Yeah, it's gonna be dark, man. It's gonna be dark. I generally, like I said before, I got a lot of flack because I did that windshield video with 20% on that Ford truck. That kid wanted 20%, but I generally recommend people do like a 50% windshield. I think 50% on a windshield is nice because, like I said, you really want to see. And if you got 5% on the sides, I know it's dark trying to look out, so you really want to be able to have that 50% windshield that's not too dark. So I would recommend 50% on the windshield, but that's just me. I want to redo my truck. I got a video coming up on that, and I'm gonna probably just do the full windshield 50% and take the visor strip off and just be nice, clean 50. So I would say 50, but that's just my opinion. Double 50 on my shield, it's like 27%. I was gonna peel the 50, do 35, but 50 came out perfect. So I tint over to make it dark. Now I've never heard of that. I've never heard of doing 2 layers of 50 on the windshield. So that is new. That is new, and that's the cool part because we're always learning something new. So that right there is new to me. Yeah, you have the visors. That's what I'm saying. I do 50% and do a nice visor on there. You have a low one maybe if you want. And no, I think that you'll be good. You'll be good. Let me see if there's something else I missed on here. Panda Bear said underrated content creator in the tint world. Man, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I've done a lot of research on videos though. I mean, you'd be surprised like how much research I've sat back, like color grading, transitions, any little thing in a video that I wanted to learn, I would research it and then try to put it into my own video to give it that style. So like I said, I want to make sure someone watching my video, they're entertained. You know what I mean? Tint Pro, what is up? What's up with you, man? Thursday night tint talk session. We're just hanging out, we're just vibing. You guys, me, we're just chilling on Thursday night. That's about it. Oh, Panda Bear, do I ever let clients wait? Dude, I let clients wait all the time. Like I said, I'm mobile, so I tint in my garage. So I'll pull a car in, and they'll just hang out, and we just kick it, and I just talk and say, oh, what's going on? What do you work at? What do you do? We just vibe out for like 30, 40 minutes, and I learn from them. They learn from me. I probably forget more than I learn, but I just let them hang out. We just, this guy told me today that he's learned how to tint. And I was tinting the vehicle for him, and he's like, man, I hate people watching me. I'm like, watch away. And they say, oh, I hope I'm not bugging you as we're talking to it. I've got it down to a point now. I'll just be tinting. I'll just be talking to them and doing my thing and and we just be chatting back and forth. And next thing you know, I've learned something. They just stand there and watch me and I talk to them. So I let people watch me tint all the time. The places that I tint, like I said, I do mobile. So they're not like, a desk in a waiting room. It's not really like that. If someone comes to my house and they want to do just a front match, I'm like, don't drop it off for 30 minutes. Just pull into the garage, walk around if you want, hang out. I'll have this done about 35, 40 minutes, and they're on their way. It's not even worth them dropping a vehicle off just to do a set of fronts and a visor strip. So they watch all the time, you know. That's a good point. Most of them that watch RJ Tint said they might watch and hang out too. That, I think that when people watch, they really kind of get an understanding, like you said, of how difficult it is to tint. Because I have a lot of people watching me and they're like, man, I could not do that. It just kind of reiterates like, yeah, this is something that we have learned to do. We've taken time to get to the point to make it look this easy. And they say, man, you made that look so easy. When I'm like, well, I hope I make it look easy because maybe I'm doing something right at this point. But I mean, doing that in 35, 40 minutes, and then they tell you, man, I used to tint back in the day, and they say it take me 2 hours to do, and they see me do it in 35, 40 minutes, they kind of have a new respect for us. So RJ Tennis, you're definitely right, man. They have a new respect for it. They say, dude does it so fast and quick, and he does it, make it look good. I'm just going to let him do it 35, 40 minutes, in and out, done. So I think it kind of helps letting people watch sometimes. I have nothing to hide. If they want to do it, hey, go ahead. If they feel they can do it, go right ahead, man. Any recommendations for carbon and ceramic film brands? I currently only have dyed Avery Dennison want to try upselling. I tried Avery ceramic and it was very hazy. You know what? Hey, I've been using Flex Film and Tint Club products pretty much my whole 8-9 years, man. And people can say what they want to say, but I have had no issues. They ain't paying me. I'm not getting no kickbacks or nothing, but I use the product religiously. Like this is the new one of the new Flex Film boxes. I don't know if you can see that, but this is, oh, I don't know if you can see that, but this is a TerraFlex. This is a TerraFlex 5%. I use this little tint visors. So I'll rock TerraFlex from Flex Film, and real talk, I'll use Tint Club products. You know what I mean? This is a 15% carbon, dude. I like the way that tint feels. And then one of the things is I got a Lumar box over there. I got a Suntech box over there. I got Solar Free. I've used a lot of different brands based on situations, but I like Tint Club and Flex Film, so I rock with it. I'll use their Panaflex ceramic every time I need ceramic, or the Tint Club ceramic. So and I don't have any issue with it. I don't have any customers call me back saying nothing. So I rock with it. Did I ever think I was going to take tinting professional? How did you get started? Man, you know what? Let me answer this. Marcel Blue, for a tint strip, would you recommend goes to AS1 line? Marcel, for tint strips, I got these young kids that always want buyers and stuff in their trucks. I always go low. I usually, that little mirror mount that comes down in the middle has the black around it. Usually they like to be around that mark. So I always kind of go past the AS1 line. I just do. It looks better, and most of my customers want me to do that, and generally none of them have any issues, so I do go lower than the AS1 line. The question about taking tinting seriously, you know what? I started tinting back in '94, man. I'm probably older than a lot of you guys think I am, but I started tinting back in '94 just for myself. And then when we moved over in Freedom, we had a big garage, and I'm like, man, this garage is big. I need to do something out of it. So I just started tinting again. I just started bringing up tinting, and I started doing it. And I'm like, you know what? I can use tinting as my side hustle. My wife, she was coaching kids and stuff like that. My kids were in sports. I didn't have nothing going on that I was doing. I'm like, you know what? I need a little side hobby. So I just started tinting. And then I pretty much got to the point where on the weekends, people were dropping off cars, and on the evenings, people were coming for front matches. 2 and 3 years, I just kept doing it. Then when we had the opportunity to move to this town, which was 2 hours from my old town, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna hit the ground running. I'm gonna promote. I'm gonna Facebook. I'm gonna do any type of social media and hit the ground running and just start tinting all I can. And then I started tinting, and pretty soon, I was just booked out like crazy. I hear a lot of how do I bottom wrap the backup sensors on bumpers? What I'll do is I'll just wrap it and then I basically just cut really lightly and trim those sensors out. And I generally don't have any issues. That's how I do it. Or redo it and put another piece over it and trim it out again. But generally, that's usually all it takes because this rubber seals in there. Now, some of them you can go reach in there and pop out, and you could probably trim and put them back in. But that's just how I do them. Tint Pro mobile. You know what, mobile. I've been mobile for a long time, and I really didn't consider myself as a mobile tinter. Before I used to always have everyone come to my house, but when I moved here, I go to other people's shops and do work for them. So that's mobile. And then I have a lot of these people that have like 2 or 3 trucks or have friends and they're like, hey, will you come to my house and do like 2 or 3 trucks for me? Or I went over to this one shop a little while ago and I did like 5 trucks in one shop. So I'm like, hey, if you're gonna have all the vehicles there, I will come there and I will do it. So that's why I got that little peel board straight, and that's why I like driving my pickup truck, which I'm gonna show you in the video coming up. I just throw everything in my truck, pull up to their shop. They usually let me pull right in. I set up my little peel board on that peel board video that I got, and use that glass and just tint everything right there. So as long as someone has heat or out of the elements, I'll do mobile, man. So I've been doing mobile for a long time. I don't know if that answers your question, but I've been doing mobile for, I don't know, as long as I've been tinting. As long as I've gotten good and started really tinting, I started to do mobile. Because at first I wasn't comfortable. I like to be in my own element. But then I got to the point where I'm like, dude, if you got the vehicles there, I will go there. So I do mobile. You know what? That I'm gonna have a giveaway on these little hoodies. I'm gonna do a giveaway and give one. But I have in all of my videos, you can look down in the link in the description. It's a Teespring link that says Fade to Black merch. These hoodies and all these black Fade to Black t-shirts, they're all in that link. And if you picked up a t-shirt or a hoodie or something, I would greatly appreciate it. So look in the link description of any video, and there's a Teespring link. All some Fade to Black merchandise is right in there. Let's see what else is going on. Slow E46, what's up? Oh, I see Jaybird popped in. What's up, Jaybird? Much appreciated, Keith. Yeah, if you want to check it out, hey, I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I try to put something, a little something in there for people if they want to, show support or something like that. I got I kept it simple right now. I got the Fade to Black and then the Fade to Black T-shirt. I just keep it simple. When I walk into some place, I want them to know, hey, who's this guy coming in here to tint? So I'm tinting. Tempo, do I charge over 260 per car for doing mobile? Man, I just well, I'm gonna say this. All of our prices are different. The prices here are a little bit different than some prices in other areas. What I was saying, if you're getting something for a car, let's just throw out a number. Let's say you're getting 300 a car or whatever case, you know what I mean? Then definitely you got to charge them a mobile price, whether it be 25, 30 bucks, you just charge them something. So you tell the customer, I will come out to your location, but I got to charge you a mobile charge. You know what I mean? Because you're using gas, you're hauling all your crap. It could be raining, it could be cold. So you just tell them that mobile charge. If they want to pay that for convenience, you tell them 25, 30 bucks or whatever for mobile. And then that's the mobile charge. So that's your upcharge for coming out to their location, You just ate a burger. So yeah, I always, sometimes I tell people if they have a car and I have to come to their house, I'm gonna charge a little bit extra for my time because I gotta pack up all my stuff and then you're in their garage and you're trying to find the power outlet and you're trying to make sure it has good lighting. And like if you come in my house or my shop, my garage, I got everything set up, ready to go. You'll be in and out, Price hagglers. You know what? Now I don't want to sound bad or nothing like that, but in the wintertime, I have people that say, oh, can you do it for this or that? I'm like, I'm not going to do that. In the summertime, I was so busy that I didn't have time to even worry about that. Like I'm hoping, like I said, winter hasn't started, but I'm hoping that this winter is better with all the connections that I gained and stuff. I'm hoping my winter keeps me steadier to go through. But I like to use the winter for YouTube and I like to use winter for social media and doing other stuff. But So when someone comes to me the price and they honestly, if they say, "Oh, I can get such and such done," I don't try to be rude, but I'm like, "Well, that's fine. You know, if you want to go to this other person because I'm charging you $150 for something, they're gonna do it for 100. It's not really. It's not. I'm not gonna sacrifice. I don't want to say sacrifice. I don't want to downgrade myself for that. You know, the thing is now what I will do is if you're a repeat customer and you come back to me and oh dude, can you do my truck? And you come back to me 2 or 3 times, I might give you a deal on a buy strip just because I appreciate you coming back. But if you're haggling me for a price and someone else is going to do it cheaper, then I'm like, that's fine. You know, I don't want to be rude, but if you can get in with that person and you're cool with that, then that's fine because I have the price that I'm comfortable with making. You know what I mean? RJ Tint, exactly. I don't want to say that, but RJ Tint, you are exactly right. They go to some other place. Like, there's a guy, you know, I don't want to be that guy, but there's a guy in the area that people talk about, he'll do their car for a certain price, and it's cheaper than mine. But when it comes time to repair or fix something they don't like, they can't find the guy. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But like I said before, you pay my price, a lifetime guarantee your work. I will do what I have to do, and you know, if it comes back on me because I messed something up or something happens, I'll take care of it. So, you know, the price is the price. Jaybird double cutting. You know what? You know what I do when I double cut now so my tint patterns don't slide. I use I use my what is this? The pre-tack, the pink stuff. This stuff has alcohol in it. So when I'm putting my patterns together, I use my slip solution to tint and I use a pre-tack, the pink stuff. I'll use this to hold my patterns together because this has alcohol and it'll stick. So I use this on the window and I use that in between the films. I'll get my films, you know, hard carded down, and by using the pre-tack, not the slope solution, but the alcohol cleaning solution or whatever for you use, um, I use that. And when I use that, my patterns do not slide because it has alcohol in it. So that's how I found my way not to get my patterns to slip around. So that's what I do. Yep, it has alcohol. If I was trying to use the slip solution on patterns, it would slide so much and then my cuts would be off. But I found that now on the window when I'm trying to mark up my film and my patterns, I use a pre-tack alcohol cleaner and they stick on there like crazy. Yep, go for it. Have a good day, man. You know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do your windows for $50 cheaper than what I normally charge." Like, come on, man. You know, I'll see what's up. Maybe I can get. Maybe next Thursday we can get another live stream in. It'd be nice to be consistent and kind of do it like that once a week if we can. I would like to be able to do a live stream once a week. So, I will definitely try. I will post on my YouTube community page early that morning if I think that I can get a live stream in later. But I would like to try to have one, you know, each week if I can, starting from now on through the winter and stuff like that. When it gets busy in the summer, probably not. But you know, we'll see how it goes. But I'll definitely post my live stream community tab if I can do a live stream that day or something. I'll plan for it. So I appreciate you hanging out, man. Jay, bro, I wish you did bring refreshments. You bring them all the way up here to Wisconsin, man, so we can all hang out. See, that's the crazy thing about double cutting with the liners in because then you got the film exposed. So if you're hard carding the film, I'd be nervous I'm gonna scratch it. So I always have my liners on the outside so I can hard card and I can heat and I can shrink the film and I'm scratching the liner, not actually the tint. You know what I mean? I've never seen Matt do that. So wow, free that. Hey, that's cool. If someone recommends you and then you give them a free membership, that's what's up. Yeah, it's starting to get. It's gonna be getting a little cooler up here. So yeah, it's I'm not ready for that, but it's gonna start getting cold. So you pull shrink. You pull shrink. You don't shrink. Okay. Nah, Ed Z, I like. I'm so used to double cutting at this point. That's all I do. I don't know. I can't see my. I can't really do a pattern and then do a pattern and then walk on the one side of the car, cut it, come on the other side, cut it. Man, I put both pieces together. I cut the top strip, mark Sharpie the rest, put on my peel board, cut it. I shrink it on the peel board. I flip both pieces on there. I go to the car, clean one side, pull it, install it. Go to the other side, clean one side, install it, and it's like done. I mean, that's just I'm just so used to doing it that way. I can't see myself doing one pattern and then one pattern and then I double cut everything. If I'm doing a sedan, double cut the fronts, double cut the back doors, I double cut the quarter windows, and I'm out. You know what I mean? RJ Tint, I appreciate you with the super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Hey, Jay Bird, I got the Sharpie from Ralph Van Pelt, so that is not my move. I took his thing. I took bits and pieces from probably everyone, from Matt, from Window Tinting Warriors, from I took bits and pieces from everyone. Window Tinting, like I took bits and pieces from everyone and made my own style. You know what I mean? Definitely appreciate you, Jr. RJ Tents. Hey, appreciate you 100%. Wrapping over the vinyl scissors. Some cars I think won't work right because the sensors won't go through there right. I've had some when I tried to start the car up, they threw an error code and I had to cut it out, and some do and some don't. So I think that's just something that you just gotta, once you lay it on there, heat it, press it in, and try to trim it. Make sure you don't cut the overall vinyl of the bumper. You'd rather cut inside on the sensor because you can always peel that off and relay another piece on that sensor and trim it. So just make sure you don't cut the bumper vinyl because you don't want to have to redo the whole bumper because you messed up a piece of the sensor. But make sure you cut it tight and redo the sensor if you have to. I don't have a favorite Sharpie, man. I just get these regular old Sharpies. If I'm going to a store and you're checking out and they got a bunch of Sharpies in there, I'll just grab a bunch of Sharpies right at the cash register, throw them in the cart. I don't do anything special, but these things last me forever. I got one right here. I got another one right here. I get the bigger ones with the bigger tips or whatever the case. And dude, these things, they last forever. I mean, you're only doing a couple lines, on each piece of tint. So you're in Michigan. So are you closer to Matt being over there in Michigan? Illinois. You know what? Honestly, I don't do much differently when I'm tinting in the winter. The only thing I try to do is if someone drops off a sedan, because usually all my sedans are dropped off. I don't like doing a sedan while people are waiting because it still takes me to hand cut a sedan. It takes me about a couple hours to do a sedan. I've done it while people are waiting. I mean, in my shop here, I have a couch over there. I got Wi-Fi, and I can go over on that side of the shop when it's warm. But this building over there isn't insulated, so usually I tint over in my house. Now, if someone absolutely positively has to wait, I'll turn my heater on. I'll let them wait over here in the front part of the shop, and I'll go tint the car over in my garage. But what I do is, if I'm gonna tint the car in the winter, only thing differently I do is I just try to get that car in my garage and let it warm up. And then what I'll do is put it in the garage, and sometimes I wake up in the morning and do that car, or I have them drop it off the night before, if possible. I just put it in the garage, I have the heater on, and then give it about an hour, 40 minutes, and that car is warmed up. That's the only thing differently I do. And for a front match, they drive the truck in, I pull it in my garage, turn the heater on, I tint it, and then they leave with the truck in the winter. I mean, honestly, I don't do much anything differently in the winter with tinting. But I keep the car in the garage. Even if I'm done with it, I'll try to keep it in the garage until the customer comes and picks it up if I can. I'll just leave it in the garage. I don't pull it outside right away. I'll leave it in the garage and let it sit there. So usually I like to do sedans like early in the morning or late at night, and then they come pick them up the next day. I'll just leave them in my garage. So Detroit Tint Studio, yeah. Yeah, if you hit up Matt, you're close to Matt, so that's cool. Um, I I don't really shave too much. I only shave stuff if I have a problem. If I have a problem, the film doesn't look right or the film doesn't match up right, and it needs to get shaved. That's really the only time I would shave a pattern. I don't shave too much, um, honestly. What's a car I will not do? The nightmare car. Ed Z say, what's the car I will not do? You know what? I don't know. I have. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I have not been able to nail down what is that C5 Corvette, like a 2008 Corvette back window. I tried to do one of those with a buddy on the other side of town, and he and I were messing with it, and I kept screwing it up. And I'm like, dude, I can't get it, and it frustrated me. It still frustrates me to this day because that's one car I couldn't do. Like a Volkswagen Beetle, I've been able to do those. Sometimes the old trucks with slider glasses, those are a pain. I'll do them, but like I did a bunch of classic cars a while ago for some guy, and I had to redo them and stuff like that because it had a lot of dirt in the seals, and it was just frustrating. But it wasn't just like I said I would not do it. Um, but I'm trying to think of a car I would not do. I don't know of a car I wouldn't totally do. Most of the times around here, I do so many trucks and just like your typical cars, like a Malibu or a Impala or something. I do pretty much standard, straightforward cars a lot. I don't do. I mean, this is Wisconsin. We don't have Lambos and Rolls Royces and Bentleys. We don't have stuff like that riding around here. So I do the typical everyday cars, for the most part. But the car I will not do. I don't know. I don't know. I like to do stuff and challenge myself, because it'll play with my mind. Like that Corvette, it still plays with my mind because I've never been able to nail that down. But I only did one, and I was helping him. It wasn't mine in my shop, but I was helping him. But it still kind of plays in my head. So I don't know. You know what? I did a Hyundai Sonata a while back. Um, this one girl had a brand new one, and I did it, and I didn't really think nothing too differently about it. I don't pull seals or anything like that. I just cut it. Like I said, I cut the lower seal right at the. I took a sharp mark. I cut the lower seal just a little bit below that, and that's all I did. And that car, I thought the car went fine. So yeah, I'm not sure. I did that. Eric L. Like I said before, I use um, Flex Film and Tint Club films for the most part. You know, I'll say a Tint Club. You can Google it, and then Flex Film. I've been using both Flex Film. This is the new Flex Film box. Flex Film and Tint Club. I've been using these products for years, man, and I don't have any issues. I use the Terraflex and the Panaflex for the most part, um, and I haven't had any issues with it. Hyundai's and Kias. Man, I just did a brand new Kia Stinger for a guy, and that car, to me, that car just laid in like pretty easy. You know what, Matthew. I have not done any Teslas. I did Tesla side windows, but I've never done the Tesla top window yet. I've never done any of those big, large roofs. So no, I have never done that. I did the frameless windows. I've done those before. Those are cake. And I did a Tesla. What is it? The big sedan, the first one that came out with the. Oh, I forgot what that Tesla was, but it has a big hatchback with just the window. I did one of those, and that was cake too. You just lift up the hatchback, shrink it, stick it. So I haven't done any of the new big panoramic roof Tesla. I haven't done any of those, so I can't even speak on that at all. I haven't done it. Yeah. Oh, I've been watching people on Facebook talk about how they've done the test and how you have to shrink it, how you have to have a 60-inch roll, and you shrink one side, shrink the other side. I haven't messed with it, so I don't know. Yeah, Tim Pro. Yep, same company. Yep, same company. Forerunner hatch glass. I have a video coming on the Forerunner hatch glass. I did a Forerunner hatch glass. I don't know if you saw that video yet, but I did an explanation on a Forerunner. But then I got a new Forerunner, another one in full install. I'm gonna have that video up in a little while where I showed how I did the back glass, the hatch, how it comes up and down on the Forerunner. I got a video on that one too, so that's gonna be coming soon. It's sitting on my PC. I just gotta edit it, so I'll have a full install on a brand new Forerunner coming soon too. I didn't think it was that hard to do. It's just you got to use a couple steps to get that back window that goes up and down, but it's not terribly hard though. Yep, Ralph sells all that. Yep. So yeah, like I said before, man, I've been using. If I order film, I usually order my stuff right away from Tint Club or Flex Film. I know that Tint Club was first online and then Flex Film went online, but for me to be able to order my film late at night when I know I need something and get it in 2 days, that's cool for me. So I can plan out what I need and plan out my jobs. Like if I need ceramic and I don't have it, I know I can get it in 2 days. I'll just book a customer later on in the week. I get my stuff in, then I can get that customer taken care of. So I like the 2 day shipping with Flex Film. So if I order on a Tuesday, I'll have it on Thursday. So that works for me. Spare glass for the forerunner. Very smart, very smart, very smart. RJ Tins, that's crazy. With windshields, so you're killing it. Where are you located? I'm curious to know where you are. That's crazy. I did two. One was full with a windshield and one was just full size, and they just popped out of nowhere. What blade did I use for the Tesla? I use a regular blade. Like I said, I only did the 4 door, so I just cut and trimmed the 4 door frameless, laid it in there. I didn't cut on the glass. Like I said, I used my peel board. So I used my regular old just freaking Olfa stainless steel blade, and like I said, I never cut on a car glass. I never cut on that. I take my film and I'll use my peel board and I chop it up on my peel board and bring it back to the car. So I never cut on the glass. I've learned that lesson a long time ago, bro. Scratching an old Lexus, and then I freaking did the whole car for free because I scratched the glass. No more cutting on the glass for me. Or what I'll do is I use the glass aid, but at the same time, I'll just use on some cars. I just use I use a button. So I don't know if you can see that. I put my blade on that button and I'll drag the button across the glass instead of the blade. Or I'll just Sharpie mark like a back window of a car. I'll put a Sharpie mark on there so I can trim my thing. I'll take the whole piece to my peel board and I'll cut the piece out on there and then go back to the car. Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, I've been there before. Mo Nation, what up? Hey, I was gonna show off your tumbler, but I said, nah, I'll leave that for another video. We got Mo Nation in the house. I'm gonna be giving away one of his tumblers soon, so we'll get to that in the live stream. Panda Bear, I don't, honestly, no shows. I don't even worry about it. Like I said, I've been so busy over the summer. I'm just kind of winding down right now. And for the most part, everyone showed up for their appointments this year. I did not have a lot of no-shows. So I was shocked. The other day, I had these people asking me. I had 2 people asking me to bring cars. And I messaged them the night before, hey, you're going to bring your car. I never heard nothing from them. So I'm just like, whatever. I went on with my day because, you get so busy. I have so much stuff that I can be doing some for myself here. And I don't have no time to do it. And so someone no-shows, I'm like, that's an opportunity for me to do what I got to do because I was so busy. So I didn't have a lot of no-shows this year, luckily. But I don't have people leave deposits. I mean, for the most part, people are waiting on me to get their car done. I got to book them out a week or so. And they've been pretty good with just waiting and holding on to their appointment. Or the day before, they'll be like, hey, when can I bring my car tomorrow? So I've been surprised how good people have been on their appointments and stuff. So I've been really lucky this year to not have any no-show. I can only think of 2 that I've had. So RJ Tins, well then you're killing it, bro. That's how I used to be. I used to work at Miller Electric, and I had people word of mouth, and I was tinting cars in my house on the weekends, and that's just how I did it. I had that social media, and I kept posting on that so people would follow it. But that's how I did it. That's how I did it. I just started off word of mouth. And still word of mouth is always the best, because I can post things on social media all day long, and then someone come over and I always ask them, hey, how'd you hear about me? He said, oh, so and so told me about you. I'm like, I posted on social media like religiously, and it's not even working because you're hearing about me from your friend at work or something like that. So yeah. Eric, no, plotter cutting is awesome. Plotter cutting is awesome. I can't negatively say anything about plotter cutting. I just said earlier tonight that I run around doing mobile so much that it's hard for me to carry a plotter with me. Now I could sit at home and cut out all my patterns for the day, but then I'm spending an hour or so sitting there. Then I got to go do the car. Like I said, I double cut. I'd rather just put my film on the peel board, take it to the car when I get there, trim it out, put it on there. Set of fronts 30 minutes, another set of rear windows another 30 minutes, so you got about an hour. You do the back glass, you're about like an hour or something for a sedan. That's not that bad. So I can't negatively say anything about a plotter. I've used a plotter for a while to cut off fronts, but it's just I sit in my home at my computer cutting out all these things, and then I run mobile. So for me, if I was stationary in one place all the time, and maybe I had someone else to work with me, I can see 2 people working together with a plotter really well. One person could be plotting out the car, the other person could be cleaning. As you're cleaning, you're getting the patterns ready for another guy. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, you probably can knock a car out, a sedan out, in probably less than an hour or something with 2 people. But it's just me. So right now, I'll just hand cut until I start, until something changes. Yeah. I had a couple people on the force here, but this town is a small town, though, you know. But over in my other town we used to live at, he did a bunch of sheriff's cars, and it was like two or three and four sheriffs that came through, and he lined those up, and we tinted a bunch of them. So yeah, that is true, man. They roll together. So yeah, no doubt, no doubt. What else is going on tonight? We almost got about an hour here. I told myself I was just gonna do an hour because I got my son's playing his game and my daughter has her friend over. So I said I was gonna do about an hour. Um, so we're almost getting to an hour, man. I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out. I see we got 11 people in there, so I greatly appreciate it. I warranty my own stuff. It's just easier that way. I don't fill out warranty cards, have to send it back in. I don't do that. I'm probably, you know what, honestly, I'm probably losing out at some point. But the warranty that I do is probably just, to be honest with you, is probably something that I messed up. They say, oh, I see a little something in here, or this or that. Most of the time, if I have to repair something, it's just something I probably missed or I didn't see. You know, I'm not perfect at all. So if someone brings something back, it's usually not the film. It's, oh, this is I see something in there, or this is like something's in the film or something that maybe I missed, you know. So then I'll just replace it. I'll just call that a warranty. Hey, something's wrong, you don't like it, I just fix it. So I just do my own warranty. I don't fill out cards and like that. I just replace it, you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't get, I don't get a lot of comebacks. We make money. We're doing two and three and four and five cars, or we do a week's worth of cars, and then you get something that's messed up. It is what it is. We just fix it and we keep moving. Um, you're making money. You're making money, and I think the thing that people really care about is if you take care of them. So many people do things, and then they're like, after that, they don't take care of you. If you take care of people, that will really help them come back, so they can feel, hey, I spent my money with you. Now I know when I have a problem, if you just fix it, cool. I find that people ain't gonna trip. You just take care of it. And so yeah, I say, hey, let it dry for a week or so. Let it fully dry out. If there's something wrong with it, then let me know. I will take care of it. And usually my problem was in the summer, I was so busy, it was hard to get that customer back in to get the tint fixed or whatever. I had a problem, so I felt bad. I'm like, oh, I can't do it until, because I didn't want to stop a customer that was scheduled to do to repair something. So that was tough. And I felt bad. I feel bad like, oh, people. I had to do this Toyota truck. I slid the film up a little high and started peeling in the corner, and I couldn't get to it for like a week. And then they didn't have time, so it was like a week or 2 weeks before they can come back. And I felt bad, but I finally got them taken care of, and they should be good to go. I haven't heard anything, so I thought it was good to go. McKinney, Texas, man. I wish I was down south in the Texas weather, man. I tell you, this Wisconsin winter, they're getting rough, bro. And like people, I'm gonna have a video soon on this because people's mentality is in Wisconsin. I'm not gonna have my car tinted. I'm just gonna wait till summer. But the Wisconsin winters are blinding. You go out here and the sun is shining. You got snow covered. I can't even see out there. It's so bright. So people need to really change their mentality and start thinking, hey, I can use that film to help shade me in the winter. In the winter they think, oh, I don't want to tint my car. And we tint cars in the winter, but I would think it'd be busy in the winter because you're trying to shade yourself from that blinding sun and snow and ice. But people just, their minds don't think like that. So I've been trying to change the mentality of Wisconsin customers to say, hey, wintertime is important just like summertime is. Everyone wants their windows tinted in the summer, but they don't think of how important it is in the winter. So yeah, I'm trying to change that. I'm not sure of the whole reboxing thing like that. You probably have to call Ralph and talk to him. But like I said before, I don't have any problem with Tint Club. I use the carbon and I use the ceramic and I use Flex Film Terraflex and the Panaflex ceramic. So those are two ones I use. There you go, 1 year warranty. 1 year warranty. That's cool. I mean, I tell people, lifetime warranty, and truth be told, they'll probably get rid of the car before they even have issues. I have people tell me, "Oh, Wayne, now my car was tinted 5 years ago from you. It still looks good." The only reason I got rid of it because I traded it in. So I'm cool. Yeah, I made a video last winter on, hey, people, let's start to think about winter. Winter is, I'm gonna make a video again. It's like you gotta constantly kind of update this stuff. So I'm gonna make another video soon because driving out there today, it was so bright. I mean, the leaves are falling, and the sun was just super bright. I was blinded. I was driving my car, and my car is tinted. It was still very, very bright. I had to put my sunglasses on. I got full windshield and I got tint, and I still put the sunglasses on because this is super bright. So no, I'm gonna make another video soon, and I'm gonna try to reiterate that now is the best time. You know, I don't have to book you 2 weeks out. I can get you in right away. Your car will be tinted sooner than the summer. Everyone wants to wait for the summer. So I'm gonna try to inform them again and just kind of bang them in the head a little bit and say, hey, now is the perfect time. You can get your car done in the winter, fall. You don't gotta wait 2 weeks. You don't gotta be booked out for half a month. You can get it done sooner and be in and out. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. I have plans to do another video soon. Yeah, global. So the one thing about global, I know the global dyed had more of a brownish look to it. And I personally didn't care about the brownish look. I like a charcoal film, you know, um, like a carbon or whatever. I like more of a darker, blacker looking film. So I like to do that. What am I using to book? I use an app called Point Fix. It's just you can get it in Google Play Store. I do the free version. Um, you can put everyone's name in there. You can put their number in there. You can send them a reminder. You can put the price in there, and it shows up as a calendar. It syncs with your Google Calendar too. It's called the Point Fix. I've been using that forever. So if someone wants to get an appointment, I'll just find that date. You can put the time in there, like 8 o'clock a.m. So and so on their car. A Point Fix is awesome. I know some people use the Tint app too. I haven't personally checked that out, but I hear that it's a very nice app. So I hear that that's nice as well. So I've been just using the Point Fix. It works for me. You can send the person a reminder text, you know, get their text and stuff like that. It works awesome. So, and you can see all your appointments on there. I can go back months ago and see every car that I did. So you can put notes in there. I mean, a Point Fix is pretty nice. So guys, we are at about like an hour. We're over an hour already. I am gonna boogie inside. It's been a long day. I've been up since probably like 6 o'clock. Um, like I said before, if we can do this again next Thursday, man, hopefully you guys will be able to hang out for about an hour or so. We can talk tint, kick some ideas around. Um, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Um, I'll leave this video up just in case you guys saw anything you talked about and message to each other or anything like that. I'll just push this over to my live stream Thursday night tent hangout session, Fade to Black. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. I see Jay Bird has a nice little conversation going on, so I don't want to kill your vibe, Jay Bird. But like I said before, I appreciate you guys. One thing that I would love to do at some point, day or time, is visit other tent places, man. I would like to get out on the road and go visit people. That's what I'd like to do in the future. That is my goal that I hope that I can do. Stop in at someone's shop, hang out with them for a while. Stop over at another shop, hang out with them for a while. Like I said, I'm gonna plan on doing this next Thursday or whatever it is. Just check the YouTube community tab on my YouTube page here, Fade to Black LLC. And on that community tab, I'm gonna try to put the time. So early in the morning when I wake up, I'm saying I got time today, I'm gonna do a live stream and I'm gonna put the time on that live stream. So just look for that. Because I did it today for this one because I figured at 8:30 I could get over here. I had some technical difficulties at first, but check the YouTube community tab and I will put it in there. I want to do some giveaways, man, for you guys. I have some stuff coming up. So I plan to do that. See, that's what I want to do. I want to go to shop and record video and vibe with the shop owner and get to know how they do things and just put it on the YouTube page. I would love to do that, man. So I would love to do that in the winter when things are slower in Wisconsin. I would love to go in the down south states and hang out with the shops in the winter. I would love to do that, man. Johnny Blair's, I appreciate it, man. I mean, we're both sharing that cold winter struggle, so we're gonna be in it soon. And like I said, if I can help you out and you got ideas to help me out, I appreciate it because no, it's cool sharing ideas and thoughts with other people that do the same thing. Hey, I would love to go to California. I've been to California. My wife and I, when she went there for work, we were around Corona and Irvine and stuff like that. Man, I love California. If I got a chance to, I would come out there and freaking hang out and check out how you do things. I'd love to come out there. T Panda Bear. Now I don't know if you know, but Chris Queen from Five Star Window Tint, he's in California. I mean, he's in Chicago area too. Sorry, Chris Queen Five Star Tint, he's down there. I love to go. I love to go down there and hang out with him for a day. Hang out in a couple of areas. Like I said, that is something I want to do, man. So I want to do that. Oh, see, Mo. See, you're down there with my father, Mo. My father's around San Antonio area, so I got to get down there one of these days and see what's up. But like I said before, man, dude, the winter time right now. I would love to scoot, take some trips down there, hang out. So, yeah, man, it's just there's a lot of stuff to do that could be done in the future. So we'll see how things go. Matthew Dennis, I would love to know that as well. I think it's this adhesive failure or something like that, and it starts to bubble, or maybe it was years ago they manufactured tint a little bit differently, something like that. I don't fully know, but I haven't seen any of my cars bubble up like that. So I don't know. Maybe this is different film techniques or the way it was made back in the day that it would do that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe someone else can chime in and say why film bubbles like that. They say the dyed stuff loses color and does that. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Hey, but yeah, appreciate it. Effing slow E46, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Mo, Jay Bird, RJ Tints, Tint Pro, Johnny Blair's, Eric, man. Hey, Panda Bear, Matthew, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I got another video on my clapped out Chevy Silverado. Hope to have that video up soon, man. My shop truck rolling around. I just did a video on it the other day, so I'm gonna try to get that uploaded maybe this weekend. I don't know. I did a couple videos, so I might chill for maybe a week or so. But yeah, man. Hey, you guys take care. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm gonna cut it off. I got kids in the house playing and stuff like that. I only want to come out for about an hour. But hey, I appreciate the super chat, 9.99, man. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for hooking me up with that. But yeah, we'll be back, man. I really didn't have a topic or anything I wanted to really jump on in this live stream. So I just wanted to kick it and wing it and talk about stuff that you guys had going on. So like I said before, man, I appreciate it. I'm gonna get back out of here. You guys all stay faded, man. Happy 10, get your tint on all week, and we'll see what's up in the next one. All right, peace, guys. We'll see you later.